Thank you, sir, for talking to me.
My pleasure.
This is the first time that I'm meeting you, so can you please tell us something about yourself so that people back home who listen?
My name is Sajid Tarrar. I live in Maryland, from Washington D.C. area. I came as a law student here 36 years ago. I got my LLM from here, MBA, and then I have a PhD as well.
Okay.
But I'm in a healthcare business. I have been in many businesses in this country. But about 17 years ago, I sold all of my retail outlets and I came to the healthcare business. Right now, I have nursing homes, assisted livings, and adult medical daycare centers. But the thing earlier, even then at the seminar, I said I still hold some unique titles. And my biggest title is this, that I'm a first Pakistani Muslim who has spoken at RNC, Republican National Convention, in Cleveland, Ohio in 2016. And at the same time, I spoke at the Donald Trump's inauguration at the same time in Donald Trump 1.0, not this time.
So, how do you characterize Republican politics in the United States these days under Donald Trump?
You know, the reason, first of all, let me tell you, the fabric and American society is fundamentally conservative compared to the Europe. And that was one of the reason I picked America to be my homeland. But you know, over the years, uh, I have been Democrat on certain issues, I have been Republican on certain issues, but today, country is seriously divided. The parties are divided. Democrat Party has gone to far right, and Republican Party has gone to far right, and Democrat Party has gone to far left. So I consider myself a hardcore Republican, conservative, and not only this. Coming from Pakistan, I bought an American dream. I did not come here for entitlements. So the philosophy of being philosophy behind the American dream itself is a Republican philosophy. I came here to work hard. I was looking for the open market, free markets, work hard, and be successful. So entitlement, socialism was not an objective. If that was objective, I should have gone to Russia and China, and that was very close to Pakistan.
So, how do you see the relationship between the United States and Pakistan under the second Trump administration? Given the history of the two countries, given the first Trump administration, how do you think it's going to proceed?
Much better. The relationship, they are doing excellent right now, if you ask me. And the reason, first of all, whenever the Republican president is in the White House, Pakistan always enjoy the good relationship. Reason, because if you see the mandate of the Republican Party or their core of the Republican Party is keeping in Pentagon strong. Donald Trump's first 1.0, his doctrine was achieving peace through strength. So whenever you wanted to have a Pentagon strong, army strong, you always watch your allies. You always revisit the foreign policy. So that's what he's doing. They enjoy. Imagine about it. One of the ex-prime minister of Pakistan, kept waiting for the call from Joe Biden administration, but had never received it. But now Pakistan is the only country where the Donald Trump's first 100 years completion in the Congress, he has appraised Pakistan working with the US on terrorism based. And not only that, right now there's a new alliance is being built because Pakistan is a victim of the ammunition and all these things they have left behind in Afghanistan. So the thing is, this is a new partnership and alliance is being formed to fight the terrorism in that region.
So, another very important question that I would like to definitely address with you is, how do you see the political victimization, the state crackdown on free speech, on political activities in the country? How do you see the Trump administration moving ahead with the Pakistani state on those issues?
Let me tell you, this is what I believe in. You cannot fit one formula everywhere. The democracy has different models. Freedom of speech in some countries is getting out of control. Uh, you know, I have been student of political science all of my life. If you personally ask me, democratic values are in decline, authoritarianism is on the rise, and that is an international phenomenon. It's not only America or Pakistan; it is everywhere. Look at the Indian model, look at the Pakistani model, look at the Turkish model, look at the other models of democracies. So the same thing, Pakistan. If you personally ask me, social media is out of control. Uh, they can just they are not ethical. If you personally ask me, they are destroying many people's lives for wrong allegations. So they should control it. There should be some kind of control. And here in this country, at the same time, look at the way the CNN Fox is. They are journalism has died. It's called the uh, propaganda machines, and they are just selling their own ideology versus justifying journalism.
Sir, one last very important question that is current. The revocation of the student visas. I mean, students, they come from Pakistan. I came from Pakistan. I do journalism, all of this. So, how do you see, what would be your stance on that?
My stance, this should be that if you are a student, you should behave like student.
Okay.
You don't have any right to become an activist.
Okay.
You don't have any right to go anywhere and start burning American flag.
Okay.
And start supporting, not only supporting, trying to enforce your ideology in American society. I have been the example I wanted to give you of Colombia
Yeah.
in New York,
Yeah.
where they were always chanting, "We are Hamas and death to America."
Yeah.
So this is not how the students behave. Students should be a student.
But like we are having a conversation
Yes.
about things. Do you think that it falls within the purview of being a normal student?
No, you are a student. You are interviewing an American citizen.
Yeah.
I have right to say things, but if you tried, and I'm not burning an American flag,
True,
I'm not destroying American property,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to enforce my opinion on anybody else.
Yeah.
But that what they did in New York, in my first time in my 36 years American life, I have never seen people burning American flag and shouting "Death to America" by foreign students or even than American students. I'm a father of 4 children. They are all university bound. I don't allow them as a father to go somewhere and burn an American flag and shout "Death to America," the country we live in. We have to be thankful to this country who has given us a refuge. So the reason I think I am against whatever the students has been doing, they need to become students. They need to behave like students. There is no room for activism or any wrong activities or threatening American property or American lives. So I am definitely in a favor of it, fixing it, and that's what the government is doing right now. They are terminating the activists. I don't call them students anymore. They are activists, and they need to go back home. If you love jihad, you need to go to Palestine. You need to go to Afghanistan. If you are, you're shouting for Hamas, go to Palestine. What are you doing in New York or in Boston? That's a better thing. You need to go back there and live there and do it. And a lot of other students here. Today I had a presentation here, and I spoke about it. Look at the Pakistani diaspora. They are not interested in Republican or Democrat party. They are interested in Pakistan politics. And I always tell them, why don't you leave and go back there and participate? Protect your Murshid there. Murshid is not here. So the thing is that they are always lost and wrong, and you are here and trying to wash your dirty laundry in DC in front of IMF or in front of the White House, which doesn't make any sense.
As a student myself, I would like, last question, what advice would you give me to achieve my American dream, to achieve my dreams in life?
Yeah,
What would you tell me?
very first thing is this: if you plan to live here, you have to love this country.
Okay.
I'm badly in love with this country, and let me tell you, biggest is, if you cannot love this country, you won't rise and you won't do anything.
Okay.
So the love this country, and this country is the best country on the planet. The American society is the best society on the planet, and I still, on a daily basis, I'm very thankful to America that giving me this refuge. I never leave my home without American flag,
Yeah.
and I always do that. God bless America, which has given refuge to many people like us. And giving us opportunity, and that's the very first advice I want to tell you. If you want to live here, you have to learn how to integrate, how to love America.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for talking to me.
My pleasure.